Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're getting up close and personal with Earth's ultimate apex predator, the majestic lion. We're going to dive right into how this living masterpiece commands respect and why its survival literally dictates the health of the wild.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be covering the king of the wild, the mighty roar, life within the pride, the tactical night hunt, and finally, guardians under threat. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. King of the Wild, the anatomy of a ruler. So, to really grasp the sheer scale of this apex predator, I want you to imagine an animal that carries over 200 kilograms of pure rippling muscle. I mean, that's roughly the weight of a large motorcycle, but entirely alive and moving with absolute authority. Add to that a thick, glowing golden mane that acts like literal armor during fierce battles. Yeah, you've got a true ruler.
And stretching over 3 meters from nose to tail, this is an animal built for brute strength, not necessarily prolonged speed. The lion relies on explosive power, a hyper-awareness of its environment, and complex strategy to survive. Those amber eyes? They're always scanning. Because out in the wild, that awareness is absolutely everything.
Moving on to Section 2, the mighty roar, the voice of the wilderness.
We've talked about his physical power, but how does this king actually command his environment? Well, the roar of a male lion is an absolute acoustic marvel. Under the right conditions, this deep, thunderous sound can pierce the air and travel an incredible 8 kilometers. 8 kilometers! When that roar echoes out, smaller animals freeze, birds take flight, and even experienced predators just stop and listen.
But here's the thing, it isn't just noise. It's a highly complex broadcast system serving a bunch of crucial purposes all at once. It acts as an intense warning to rival males, a homing beacon to gather up his family, and a definitive keep-out sign declaring his territory. Basically, the king speaks and the entire ecosystem listens.
All right, Section 3, life within the pride, a coordinated family.
Now, despite that massive individual strength and terrifying roar we just talked about, a lion's true superpower is actually community. They're among the very rare big cats that form these cohesive, highly structured groups called prides. A pride is essentially a specialized team of related females, their cubs, and dominant males where absolutely everyone has a specific role for the group to survive. Within this family, there's this brilliant, strict division of labor. The females, they're the tactical strike force. They are incredibly skilled hunters who work together with remarkable coordination to stalk prey and launch carefully planned attacks. On the flip side, the males provide the heavy, defensive security required to protect the pride from rival lions and external threats, making sure future generations can actually thrive.
Meanwhile, the youngest members of the pride are preparing for their futures. The cubs learn vital survival skills through chasing, leaping, and playful fights. I know it looks adorable, but it's essentially the world's cutest, most rigorous military boot camp, getting them ready for the intense challenges of adulthood.
Which brings us to Section 4, the night hunt. Tactical precision. As daylight fades, the night brings incredible opportunity, and we witness a strategy that unfolds kind of like a flawless military maneuver. First, wait for the daylight to fade. Second, spread out with incredible patience, staying completely silent and using shadows and tall grass as cover. And finally, strike with explosive speed. They work together as one, proving that only the strongest collaborative strategies succeed in nature.
Now, this successful, and let's be honest, sometimes brutal teamwork doesn't just feed the pride. It acts as the very engine of nature's harmony. This delicate balance of predator and prey is exactly what keeps the entire ecosystem healthy and thriving.
Section 5. Guardians under threat. Protecting the king.
You see, even the most powerful king faces enemies that brute strength just cannot defeat. Today, the majestic lion is seriously threatened by shrinking habitats, shifting climates, and increasing conflicts with human expansion. These factors are heavily encroaching on their ancient domains, causing lion populations to decline dramatically. But there is good news, and it lies in a unified defense. Just as the pride relies on teamwork, conservationists, wildlife biologists, and local communities are teaming up right now across Africa to protect these magnificent animals. Preserving these habitats requires a deeply coordinated effort, because every protected space offers genuine hope for their future. It all comes down to this. The lion is a guardian of nature's harmony,
Protecting him matters deeply because saving him isn't just about saving a charismatic big cat. The lion is a keystone species. His survival directly reflects the overarching health of the wild itself.
So I want to leave you with this final, vital thought to consider. We've seen how deeply connected this king is to the life around him. So, if the roar of the wild is completely silenced, what unravels next? What happens to the balance of the world we share? Think about that, and keep exploring the incredible natural world around you.